Like, I would literally be in that house having a full-blown panic attack. Like, literally fell out on the floor, cannot breathe. He would literally be standing over me like this, and he wouldn't stop. Like, I picked it up in him then that he was like a psychopath. And I'm like, you can't be a psychopath. You're probably a sociopath. But at this point, you're a psychopath. He needs to be watched. He needs to be, somebody needs to put his way. I'm not even going to joke with you. There's been so many stories, woman after woman after woman after woman. Every time he talks about an ex, oh, this one, she dirty. She lived down in the bottom of New Jersey. She dirty. She smoked out. Oh, this one, she split her wrist and she was taking the rent money and spending it on herself. I was giving her $400 in rent, and she was taking the rent money and spending it. She wasn't paying the rent. The next one, oh, she had a dollar shirt, and she was got with her, and we don't like her. Trashing the women to his family. The same girl who starts with a K, her last name starts with a W. They done talked about you like a dog. You did so much for this dude, and they talked about you like a dog. How I know you had a dollar shirt on? How I know when you met him, you went to a party and you was dancing on the floor, and his grandmother either seen it or heard about it, and she called you a hoe, and that she don't like you. When you would go running over to his cousin's house, I would find out about his cousin said she didn't like you. She don't know why you was coming to the house. When you would go over to the sister house, they would talk about you and dog you out too. We're getting dogged out. That's not to say I ain't get dogged out. Evidently, he was dogging me out too. But when you have a person where every single story is the same, all of us was terrible to you. You're a liar. I don't even think that girl, girl who starts with a J, who slit her wrist. And here's the story he told about that girl. He explained basically she was having a panic attack, which I used to have with him too. So it's not far-fetched. She slit her wrist open. She went to the hospital. He went up to the hospital just to let her know, and I'm not taking you back either. She's literally slit open in the hospital because of how you're treating her. And then you turn there and you only go to let her know for sure you're not coming back to her. That's so fucking vindictive. That's like you went there to antagonize her. No more victims for you. I am going to stand up for myself. Watch how many victims come out and speak about you. You're a horrific individual. I'm telling you, if any police officer watches this, he is a sociopath. And if he's not a sociopath, he's a psychopath. I have never seen anybody smile and bask at torturing a person. He used to smile at torturing me. I would literally be shaking, having a full-blown panic attack. I never even had panic attacks before him. I'm talking about not an anxiety attack, a panic attack. I'm talking about like that bad. And he would just keep going, antagonizing. When I'm saying I can't even tell you what the freak he was saying at this point in my life. But like the worst possible things he could possibly say to me. I don't really love you. I don't really this. I don't this. I don't this. I don't this. And then when it's over, it's said and done, he would come in, oh, Shay, I love you, Shay. Oh, just don't leave me. Oh, Shay, you're the only person that ever talked to me and explained to me that I was wrong. Nobody ever took the time to explain to me that I did something wrong. All of it manipulation, all of it psychological abuse. You thought you was going to get away with attacking me and trying to kill me and that I wouldn't speak out about you. What would convince you that I would lay here and let you do something like that to me? Because I was weak enough to keep taking you back. I was a 21-year-old girl you groomed since high school. I am 27 years old. I'm about to be 28 in a couple of months. I'm a grown woman now. I do not fear you. You don't put no fear in me. And I pray to God you get brought to justice for the stuff that you've done. And all of the people who helped you, because y'all want to be so fucking retarded. And all of the people who helped you, they deserve to be persecuted as well. Because there's no reason you're that freaking irresponsible. There's no way in this world you're just that non-discerned. You just lack intuition completely. You did all of this to people off of one side. You only heard one side, and you did all of this to me. You deserve to be persecuted. Why do you think the guy at the management office has lost his job at this point? Why do you think things are karmically working out for me every single time? It's because I was good to you. You always complain saying you don't like God. You saying F Jesus. Oh, if Jesus was coming back, he would have came back. You taunted your grandmother about. This is the same individual when old people are crossing the street, he would press on the gas and speed up and act like he's hitting them. And then roll down the window and scream at them, tell them get their F and A's out the road. He's the same person who was telling his 15-year-old sister when she was struggling in school, she's a woman, she has a vajayjay, she better not ever be broken. She fails out of school, she better go start selling coochie. She was 15 years old when you were telling her this. You're this person and you're going to be exposed. No matter what happens to me, when I lay down and take my last breath, you will be exposed and they will see you for who you are. You are a condescending, narcissistic sociopath. Borderline, you're a psychopath. No, because I think you have no. I think he's a sociopath because he does have a complex when it comes to consequences. But he's so arrogant, so narcissistic, so egotistical, he thinks he can get away with everything. You can't get away with everything. He got fired from Rite Aid because he was beating people up too. He got fired from the other spot when we first started working together, when he was working at the first job, because he fought somebody. He's always attacking people, always putting his hands on people. You thought you had one. I was a young girl, 21 years old. You were almost 40 years old. Let's talk about how you lied about your age, which I already discussed as well. You said you were 25 years old when I met you. I was 18 and I was still in high school. I wished you a happy 26th birthday. I wished you a happy 27th birthday. When we first started dating, I was 21. We were waiting for your 28th birthday to come. We were at a gas station where he got a flat tire, happened to go inside of the store, come back in the car. He got his his debit card out of his wallet, went back into the store. And when he threw his wallet on the seat, I said, let me go look at what his name is, because he would lie and say that his middle name started with a T. When his middle name actually started with a D, and I thought that he was lying about it. I went to go check his freaking middle name. And then I seen that he was born in the 80s. And I almost walked 2 hours home that night because I was so furious with him. He was like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I told everybody I was that age. I didn't know I should have. Oh, da-da-da-da. He lied then. At this point, we were already months in and I was friends with him for years. Again, a young girl. That's why I tell you guys, stop letting your young nieces, nephews, cousins, daughters just go out here and date people and y'all not invested in these people's lives. Have these men at the house. Have these dudes come over, vet them, background check them, everything. I was involved with a predator. Everybody needs to see you for who you are. You deserve to go to prison for what you've done to me. Not even what you did to me in 2024. Not even because of what happened to me this summer. Based simply off of what you did to me in that freaking relationship. You were poisoning me. Let's be freaking for real. I laid down at 219 pounds and got up at around 175 pounds in 10 days. That was not COVID. You used COVID to pocket you poisoning me. This person is evil. They're a liar. They're a manipulator, and they're highly freaking dangerous. And they have ties to people from music in the music industry. He used to be a security guard for a rapper, and the rapper's name starts with an S. And it ends with an N. And he was also on Love and Hip Hop. So having ties to the money, having ties to the industry, it's not far-fetched. We live in the same apartment complex. So having a dude that you know from the same office people, and he just so happened to wrongfully try to evict me, also connected to you. All of the dots are connecting to you because you got sloppy. This person is so sociopathic, so egotistical that he thinks he's above the law and he can't get in trouble. God will bring you to justice. Evidently, he's done with you. Evidently, you messed with the right person on the wrong day, because I'm exposing everything about you. I am not a criminal. I don't have anything to hide. You can search me from left to right. You, buddy, are going down for what you did to me. I'm not bringing nothing to the streets. I'm not calling no family members that's heavy in the streets. And I'm not calling nobody. The law is going to handle it. And if something happens to me, somebody in my family going to get a major lawsuit for what happens. You mess with the wrong person. And for those of you who are stupid enough to participate, stupid enough to believe him, you deserve what comes to you too. Forget a RICO charge. They need to be charged as terrorists.